welcome. This is Side Quest, our QuestBros podcast. This is our third podcast. And with me today, we have a smaller group, but that's okay. We have Matthew.
Literally anything.
Daniel.
Sup?
Jarod.
I'm wearing a hat.
And me, Anthony.
I was wearing a hat.
All right.
I lost my hat.
Already we got some hat flipping.
Yeah, so
Better than bottle flipping.
Third podcast, new location already. We're in my basement.
It's pretty dark and dank in here, and it smells like death. I'm scared.
Matthew, this is your first time on the podcast?
Yes.
So yeah, this week.
Yeah, welcome, fuck.
Off to a rousing start, everyone.
I'm glad to be here. I don't know where I was going with that, I'll be honest.
So I had a drunk man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone already heard this story, but I guess I should say it on the podcast.
Yeah,
so around like 2:30 last night, I had a man pounding on my door. Thought it was one of my friends, so I rushed up to the door, flicked on the light, and looked through the door. Long story short, it's not one of my friends. If anyone thinking that right now, he was a total stranger. But I opened the door, and I was like, "Can I help you?" He asked for the homeowner, which I live with my mom, so no, it's not me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, she's not here. He's like, okay, then you're who I'm looking for. I was like, okay, whoa, back up. Like, seriously. He said that I was, like, looking through his windows, checking out his car, looking through his car. I was like, that's not me. I was not doing anything like that. You're losing your marbles, dude. I could smell the alcohol on him. So, and when I looked into his eyes, they were like bloodshot. Yeah. Nothing but his iris and pupil was red. Ugh. It was like, okay, this guy.
He's asking for trouble.
This guy's just, my girlfriend kept saying that he was just looking for a fight.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, he was just saying random things to think that he can get you riled up, and then he was going to try to fight you.
Which is, for being you, it's surprising it didn't rile you up.
I think he was pretty tired, so.
Yeah.
I was also pretty tired.
But being Dan as the rage master.
But at the same time, I was like, see, I could fight you right now, and because you're on my property, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. Mm-hmm. I could invite you in my house and beat you up. Mm-hmm. Or I could just close the door.
Yeah.
It's like the reverse vampire effect. They can only come into your house if you want to beat them up.
But no, so he kept swearing up and down that I was searching through his friend's house and stuff, which was my new neighbor. And I was just like, okay, bye. Locked the door, locked all the doors, and sat down in my bed. 4, 5, 10 minutes later, he comes pounding on the door again. And this time I don't answer it. This time I just called the cops. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this guy, he keeps coming, knocking on my door, and he's wicked drunk, and blah, blah, blah. And I've never called the cops before. Did you know the first person that answers the phone only wants your location?
Yep.
Because then she's the operator. Mm-hmm. She directs you, and then directs the information to the next person, and then you confirm it. I'd never called the cops before. On top of that, the second girl who picks up was whispering. And I gotta say, it was pretty soothing. It was like, this situation's like very intense, and you start whispering, and now you calm down the rage master.
I couldn't
ASMR, like, 911 operators. Just like, okay, just tell me your location.
That's exactly how it was. It was like, okay, are you okay? Tell me what's going on.
I could never do like a 911 operator because like they'd be like, oh my god, my husband got shot, and I'd be like, oh my god. It's like, come on, fuck on. I don't know what to do.
I've actually had to call the fire department because at my college I worked in the dorm.
Finish his story.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Just keep going.
Okay, this is a quick story. Yeah, I've had to call the fire department twice because the fire alarm in my building went off. So our job in that scenario is call 911, give the information of like what's happening, where we are, and then get the fuck out of the building after closing up shop, and then just like come back in, open up shop again, and literally this happened twice just as I was about to go off shift. So it's like, come on.
So the guy threatened to beat me up and stuff, and that was like, okay, let's calm ourselves. Came over a third time, 2 minutes before the cops showed up, went to my bedroom window and yelled through the window, I can see movement. I can see you guys are in there. I know you're in there. You keep looking through our stuff, through my friend's house and through his car and stuff. I'm going to burn your house down. And I was like, okay.
That's where we draw the line.
Where's the cop? This guy better get here quick, otherwise we're going to have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
In actuality, we weren't going to have an issue. I was just going to, stay in my house.
I was just going to lock the doors and arm myself.
Well, because I don't need to get in trouble with the cops.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go looking for a fight.
Unless he comes in your house, then...
Yeah.
That's
If he came in my house, I have swords and shit. I'm just waiting for a reason to use those.
I'm just your average anime fan.
Yeah.
I have swords and shit.
Well, I have like a long sword and bastard sword and things of the such. I have a katana. Things of the good nature.
You have the more realistic swords, not the anime swords.
I also have Kirito's dragon poop sword. Anyways.
He's not wrong.
That's not the point of the
That's
story.
not the point of the story. So
So
the cops came and they found the guy and they talked to him. They came back to my house and they described him as being stupid drunk. I was like, that's the exact words they used, was the guy is stupid drunk. Don't take anything he says to credit. And I was like, you know he woke me up, right? And they're like, yeah, we know. I was like, that's kind of shitty. I was like, they're going to be like, they said that they're going to watch my house until like the break of dawn, which is at 4:30, the birds chirp, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Break of dawn. I was like, cool. Guy never came over again, thank God. Thinking this morning, I turned to my girlfriend and I go, should I go over there this morning and be like, hey, your friend woke me up, blah, blah, blah. This all happened, blah, blah, blah. Have them all apologize and be like, no, it's okay. I've never had to deal with drunk people. Well, I have, but it's like not to that extent. It's incredible how like some people just get like super like angry when they get drunk.
Oh, yeah.
And then some people, they get super like fun. And then some people, it affects them at all. Not at all.
And then there are some people who are just quiet drunks, and they're just like
stoned.
Yeah, they're just like there for the experience. Like, shit.
So I've gotten drunk twice, I want to say. Both at probably my Christmas parties that my mom runs.
Okay, that's...
I believe both were on accident. I don't remember I think the other one, I was like 4, and my cousins stole one of the beers and gave it to me.
Oh.
So my parents found me drunk underneath the...
So, like, you were, like, basically roofied.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
They found me drunk under the table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was like little baby D over here with the whole beer emptied glass.
Yeah.
The other one was, okay, so you guys know, like, liquor you take shots of, like, mixed drinks, this and that. I had a whole, like, good, like, pint glass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I drank the whole thing thinking it was apple juice.
Ugh.
What was it?
Oh my.
It was actually a shot called apple pie.
Oh, no.
Which is, like,
pie shots?
apple cider mixed with, like, 3 different liquors.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
My parents
I thought
make
it
that
was
all
just
the time.
really disgusting apple juice. So my mom went to pour shots, and I said, you don't want to use the apple juice. It went bad. At this time, I was, like, sweating.
Yeah.
I couldn't, I swear after G, I thought the alphabet ended. I was like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z. I was like...
It's like, gee,
nothing
and
in between.
done.
Nothing in between.
Yeah.
I remember that night, everybody laughing at me, even the 2 girls that usually come and do nothing. They usually are really silent, really shy. They were laughing their asses off at me. I woke up in my bedroom, stomach to the floor.
Yeah.
All I remember is walking in, hitting my leg on the futon, and then waking up on the floor.
Great. No, I don't like alcohol at all.
No.
I've tried ranges from beers, wines, mixed drinks, fruity drinks, whatever, straight alcohol, just like shots. I hate it all. Nothing tastes good. I tried a shot once, and it tasted like nail polish remover.
Yeah, it burns.
It was disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how do people do this? Why do people like drinking? This is terrible.
Why do people do this to themselves?
Yeah.
See, and
I understand why it's poison, because it literally tastes like poison.
I only drink just for the different flavors and the different drinks and stuff.
You don't drink to get wasted.
I don't drink to get drunk like this guy did.
Yeah.
I haven't had a drop of alcohol since I was 4.
Why are both of you drinking at 4 years old?
But my dad made me take a sip of beer once because he thought I might like it when I was 4.
When you were 4, okay.
I almost threw up.
Oh, yeah.
My parents did that to me once when I was maybe 6, and it was Corona, which, by the way,
It's terrible.
it's terrible beer. Don't care what you say. I don't like the taste.
No.
Like, even as a kid, I was just like, oh no.
Beer's
and even
not
now,
that
I'm just
bad.
like, oh no.
Beer's not that bad.
Although,
You have to
about,
get, like, I've learned that imported beers that are, like, almost like fruit influenced or infused, those ones taste really good, but just, like, straight, normal, like, just, like, regular, like, $2 beer is garbage.
well, no, Guinness beer is pretty good.
That's not, like, $2. That's a like, a more
You know, that
imported beer.
reminds me, though, another story I have.
I must be
Uh,
Irish because I like Guinness.
I went to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Congratulations.
We had, like, despite going to Span.
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 We went to Span.
Spain, Italy, and France. We had a German, like, tour guide, that take us through all the countries. She got wasted like every other night.
Great.
It was unbelievable.
That's awesome.
I could just see her being drunk, like, I can show you the world.
No, it's just she's German, so it would probably be the hills are alive with the sound
One of the
music."
weirdest things that happened there was we were in like a 4 or 5 star hotel.
Mhm.
These girls that couldn't be any older than 18 were running around the hotels naked. I was like,
Go on. I'm just
What the
kidding.
fuck?
What?
it was baffling. I had no idea what they were doing.
I'm very disappointed in you, Jared.
And
There's no censor.
first
I'm
off,
trying to be funny.
me and all my friends in the room at the time walked straight out onto the balcony and just watched them. We're like, hi.
You just see one
All
person
we
with
hear-
binoculars.
All we hear is they scream, run into the room, and slam the door. And it was just like, cool.
Anyway,
I swear to God, they were playing like Truth or Dare.
Yeah,
Should have gone
probably.
over and had fun with them.
just tear off your pants. It's just like, let's do this. Just jump off of the balcony into the pool. It's like,
There
hey.
was no pool though.
Oh.
Oh wait, you know what? There was in the back.
Okay, not from where the balcony was.
I don't think you would make it. No.
Okay. It would have been awesome, like in that scene in Wolverine where he just tosses the guy from the balcony into the pool. And then the girl's like, how did you know there was a pool there? And he goes, I didn't.
Did you guys see Logan?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I've-
so
yeah.
sad.
It is.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
don't spoil it for me.
It's the saddest road trip movie
Wait, you
ever.
haven't seen
Oh,
it?
no, and I'm very disappointed in myself. I know
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Oh, right,
I know
something-
Wolverine dies.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah. because this is like his goodbye movie.
yeah.
It's like the saddest road trip movie ever. Like,
Yeah.
after that road trip movie, you have to watch, like, National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yeah.
Just to like, get back up. It's like, okay, I'm better.
Yeah, it puts you in kind of like a shithole,
What?
right?
Lampoon's Vacation?
National
with Chevy
Lampoon.
Chase?
Yeah, with
I
Chevy
have
Chase.
never even heard of that.
You've never heard of
Really?
it?
Nope, never.
It's such a good movie.
They're really good.
That's what spawned
You know,
like the
you
vacation
said the
movie.
same thing about Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That movie was garbage.
Well, it's,
I like Monty Python.
Like,
but it's like
but that's why it's funny.
Yeah,
it's an
because
acquired
garbage.
Yeah, it's an
Yes.
acquired taste of garbage.
I mean, I thought it was funny,
because
in a
it's bad.
stupid sense.
Yeah.
but it was because it was so bad it was funny.
Yeah.
It's like our content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to like the vacation stuff, Jared, you went to Japan.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
go
it wasn't
fuck
for.
yourself.
I didn't fuck myself in Japan, Dan. Although.
But you did see some chicks.
Well, yeah,
Where are you going?
women exist in Japan.
Yes, they
No,
exist
like-
everywhere, Dan.
You said something about like some cat Nico thing.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
That's a. There, we went and saw this like traditional dance, not exhibit, but like demonstration, and one was like a cat dance. I was talking to somebody like to the side while the dance was going on, and when I turned around, they were right in my face going, "Nya." And I was just like, ah! Like, I almost wheeled back to punch the woman
you
in front of me. And
imagine
I was
if-
like, wait, no, don't punch them.
Can you imagine if you punched the cute Asian woman.
I would have been so I would have been like, oh my god, I'm a
All
terrible
of Japan
person.
would have killed you.
Ah! I would have just been run out of town. It's like, no.
No, the best part is I'm thinking of like Durarara, the fucking like black horse rider
Oh, no.
comes in and just cuts your head off.
I'm
Just cuts you in half for doing that.
It's like, no.
How dead would he be right now if he punched that chick?
Very dead.
I would be
On a
very-
scale of 1 to dead, he'd be dead.
I would be on a scale of 1 to dead. Dracula's victims,
Yeah.
just on a spike.
Jeez.
Did you do anything fun besides that? Of course.
Um,
Anything else that was fun?
Well, there's Akihabara.
Explain that.
That's basic. It's also known as Electric Town, which is for those who are super anime manga fans. That is like the Valhalla of anime and manga. Like there are so many shops. What?
Well, it's just there has to be a point in which that would like I think that would do it for me. Just like this is too much.
Yeah.
And
Oh
just
yeah.
so
At certain points.
You know how much money I would spend? I was gonna say waste, but yeah, you know how much money I would
you
spend.
just go into one store, you come out with like all this like Dragon Ball Z
I
shit.
know,
and
because
like,
I
damn
would
it!
buy so much Dragon Ball stuff. I would probably end up buying all the books.
Yeah.
Why would you ever come back?
Exactly.
Exactly. I don't know. Well, I mean,
Because I ran out of money.
Also that, and also I was with a group, so it's like, okay, Jared, we have to go. It's like, no.
No, he's like got his hands on the ground, like clawing.
Actually,
as,
you
like,
were with
pulls
the
away.
same group that I was with.
Yeah, people to
People
people.
to people.
It's an international exchange program created by Nixon.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to Nixon, who is dead.
Oh no, people to people.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
that's-
great program.
Definitely.
It actually really helps you getting in college.
Not,
'Cause they
not
just, like-
sponsored, by the way.
No.
This is not sponsored in any way.
They just it helps you get into college because they really go out and
Who are we kidding? We're not popular enough to be sponsored yet.
But if you want to sponsor us,
Yeah.
we will take it.
Call us at 555 Quest.
What about you, Matt? Have you?
that's
gone,
not an actual number, by the way.
No, my life is very
Somebody's gonna
boring.
try it.
You don't have you gone outside the state?
Have you gone outside your
Not-
house?
I mean, he's at my house.
Obviously, he's right here.
Yeah. The closest vacation I took was 5 days in a cabin up north
Okay.
for the 4th of July.
Was that fun?
Kind of boring. It's more of a workcation, actually.
Really?
Oh,
Ugh.
There's
Are you
so much that
serious?
needs to be
so
done up
the
there.
one thing you say is something about a workcation.
Basically,
It's not vacation if you're working.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why my dad never goes on vacation.
like we spent 2 days redoing the pier alone.
Wow.
Wow.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Dad, if
This
you're
is,
listening to this.
Yeah. See, that's why you have to come up to the cabin with all of us because it's just all relax, all play, all fun and games.
But that would get
Except for
boring
Jared.
too.
How
No,
would
but
we-
I mean, there's Wi-Fi and there's internet.
Yeah.
It would
sorry.
still get boring.
No, but it
It
didn't.
didn't.
we
That's the
dick
fun thing.
around, Matt.
You know what? I'm offended.
It was an amazing time.
Yeah. And I couldn't make it that time because I had my guts removed.
Literally,
How are you here then?
not all of them.
Not
Right?
Ta-da.
all of them. He just.
Did someone like?
Do you not listen to anything we ever have to say?
No,
Yeah.
You have to listen to these podcasts.
But
It
did you like
explained in the
wake up in
second
a
one.
bathtub full of ice with your kidney removed or
No,
Oh
it was
my
a medical
God.
procedure. It was a hospital
Seriously?
procedure.
We don't need to go through this again.
No.
Literally, all of the
Just-
second part is him explaining.
Yes, Matthew
his
go
story.
listen to podcast Side Quest number 2, Blood and Gore. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of gore in it.
Yeah, and basically we roast Dan for
For not liking Rogue One.
for as a Star Wars movie, not as a
Barely.
movie.
You roast Dan?
Yeah.
Is there any of it left? Is it like medium well?
Yes, it's a Dan roast.
Dan roast.
That sounds.
Well done or medium well?
Speaking of getting
Yes.
ripped
Okay.
apart, I ripped you apart.
Yes. Not literally.
During the Sonic the Hedgehog
Yeah.
Playthrough.
Sonic Heroes
Oh, yeah.
playthrough of
'Cause-
Team Dark.
Because you just see Rouge falling down, and you were. I forget who said it. It was either you or you. Like somebody said, like I have one question. And I go, "What is wrong with her boobs?" And you're just like, "What the fuck are you saying?" And I'm like, "Well, they're right there."
No, the other part that I was like ripping you apart about was he said something and you instantly said that it was referencing something else. Oh, he said Roger, and you instantly said that he was referencing
Star the
Star
Clone Wars Wars.
Star Wars
Roger,
because all
Roger.
the robots,
Exactly.
all the robots say Roger,
Roger.
and
But it's like just
I was
because he
like,
says Roger.
just because he said Roger didn't mean he was referencing Roger that the clone droids say in Star Wars. Like That's the connection he made.
That also means he could be referencing Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Or
And then I think
Roger the alien from
American Dad. What is wrong with you? What goes through your head to think that that's right?
I don't know. I have a weird
He can
mindset.
connect anything to anything.
Yeah, that's my special ability.
You said anything? Man, you're referencing Halo. Because you said the word anything.
Yeah. That's
And
how
Halo's an anything.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Matthew, get off your phone.
No!
We're talking!
You can't make me.
This is a cell phone free podcast.
Ah.
What I was gonna say is, my mind works in strange ways. Like, sometimes, in this case, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say next. But for other times, my mind in the background is thinking about other things, like how to create the story, how to create the comic. And then I just say random shit that comes to, like, the front of my mind. So, I don't know what you would call that psychologically.
You don't think before you speak.
There you go. Well,
It was just... I don't
That-
think I've ever gotten that angry at you.
that was one of those moments where I wasn't,
I think I was going to punch you.
like, I wasn't thinking about what I was saying. I was
Actually,
thinking
you're
about
right.
it.
I wasn't thinking either. I was going to punch you if Anthony was not between us. Yeah.
And then Anthony was just laughing his ass off during
Yeah,
the
I basically sat how I am now. Like, my arms are crossed, my legs are extended, and I'm just sitting there, just relaxing.
just like, yes,
Just know
kill
now-
each other, and then the QuestBros will be mine.
Just know now that if Anthony was not between us, I probably would have either A, pushed you off the chair, or B, flipped you while you were on your chair.
Yeah, I did pull the chair out from underneath him.
Oh, jeez.
Which would have made for a great stream.
Yeah, that would have if Anthony weren't there.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm still in the middle of editing that. I've been editing a lot, actually. I don't know what that is. Matthew just found something on the floor. What does it say?
Department of the Army.
I don't know what that's
The
for.
Darmy.
Because no one in my family has been in the military.
Where did this come from, then?
I don't know.
Huh.
Okay, but anyway.
Anyways.
Mystery item. It's like when I found that capture device in that mic in my basement.
Yeah.
It's just like, when did we ever use this?
Yeah.
Why would we ever use this?
Quick, now, first Patreon that pays $1 million gets this.
Gets this thing. And Matt has covered himself with a blanket.
What is wrong with you?
What isn't wrong with me is a better question.
You have to remember, he's the other third of the engineering squad.
Yeah, and you guys are all fucking idiots. I have
Hey.
no idea how that works.
You have to remember, we did make an easy lift for people who want to spend
That
at least
barely
100.
worked, I'll be honest.
Well, I mean, it was a prototype.
Yeah.
And you guys were in high school.
Yeah.
And you're still idiots.
I mean,
Yeah.
But we're
true, yeah.
smart idiots.
Okay, sure.
We have our
I'll
moments,
give you
Dan.
that satisfaction.
That satisfaction.
Saying the guy who's wearing a genius shirt.
Made
in
out
3D.
Made out of freaking
Periodic
table
table
elements.
and it's in 3D.
So, I talked about how I had a sword collection. That brings up the fact that, Anthony,
Wait,
you
what?
have a
What the-
Kingdom Hearts sword.
What is it?
Stop touching things, Matt!
Jeez, you don't
Matthew,
have
pay
to
attention to the conversation.
We're
Where
collecting.
did this come from,
God
though?
damn
It's
it, you
just
made
a
was-
roll of toilet paper.
Where did it come from? Why is it here?
It was under the
Upstairs!
blanket.
Where else would it come? Jeez. For those of you who heard that was Dan
Chucking the
violently-
toilet paper at Matthew.
Stop touching shit! Just do the podcast.
That is a
I
dehumidifier.
swear to God, Matthew. You touch something and or break something, I'm going to break your fingers.
Well, I mean, one of
We'll
them's
wait
already
for that,
broken.
actually.
I will break more than just your pinky, trust
He
me.
will break that back into place and then break all your other fingers.
If
Just
you know
so
what
that
a-
one is the normal
Let
one.
me explain this to you. Do you know what a curb stomp is?
Kind
Unfortunately.
of.
It's when you put someone's mouth on the
bite,
curb
they
of a
bite the curb.
on the curb of the street,
God.
and then you smash your foot into their head,
I mean,
breaking their teeth.
it could be
And
I
their
will
jaw.
t-
And their skull.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, God.
I will take your hand
and curb stomp them.
and curb stomp your hands until you can't do anything for 2 months.
Anyway, or it could, hey, Matt, it could have been worse. He could have said he was going to, kingpin you.
Meat grinder it, put it in a meat grinder.
No, kingpin in,
In Daredevil, where Kingpin takes that guy's head and slams it in the car door repeatedly.
Oh,
Embarrassed me!
that's my
that would
Wilson fist.
actually probably be less painful.
That happened to my sister once, actually. Like, not
With her head?
Not repeatedly, but like she slammed the door with her hand still in the middle of it.
I thought you meant her head. I was like,
No,
oh,
no,
like,
that's-
holy
her
crap.
hand. Her hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
that happens multiple times.
Yeah.
I think she ended up breaking her middle and ring finger.
What is
Ugh.
up
And
with
had to
your
go to the
family and just
hospital.
breaking your
Again, I
fingers?
think we
I
talked
don't
about
know.
all our injuries during the second
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, but Matthew wasn't
God,
there.
Matthew, you
Well,
suck.
I worked. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You had to make money for reasons.
Okay, Dan, what was your question originally?
I
You said something about
Something
Kingdom
about
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah, like
Oh.
collecting things.
So you have the Kingdom Hearts sword, right?
I have a keyblade. Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
The Keyblade. Do you have any other swords?
I've got Cloud's sword from Kingdom Hearts 1, the one that's got like
The
the
whole,
bandages.
the big thing?
Yeah,
The whole thing?
I made it out of like cardboard and duct tape
Oh.
though, but it still looked really good. It's in my room. I can show you later.
Buster Blade, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if there was a specific name for the one bandage.
It's also in FFT called the Materia Blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just looked over at Matt.
Pardon me.
Pardon, yeah,
It just
pardon-
takes out the encyclopedia.
Yeah,
of
pardon
gaming
you
weapons.
for not knowing your shit.
There's just like a whole
actually,
excerpt
it's
on like the
in the
freaking
King-
Halo sword.
Yeah. No, I also have.
Energy sword.
Fun fact, it's not Cloud Strife's sword.
It was his teacher's.
Who was?
I don't want to say Guts because that's an anime
No.
character.
And Guts is, yeah,
But-
totally different anime.
Totally different anime. The
Zach.
Final Fantasy. Zach.
No, and then, but
Zach,
besides
which
those,
was his mentor's blade too.
besides those, I also have the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield.
Yeah.
I think those are really all the like nerd weapons I have.
Okay, the reason why I bring this up is because I think no one else in here has weapons except for you,
I have one.
and he has probably like nunchucks or something.
I have a
No,
gun.
I don't have nunchucks.
What?
I have
An actual size sword.
yeah.
Okay, which
Yeah.
one?
Well, it's not from anything. It's just a sword that I found at the resale shop.
Yeah, I have like at my dad's house. I have like we have a bunch of other like swords. We have like a couple katanas. And we have just like machetes.
Also, I have
I have a hatchet too, but like I actually use that like to chop down stuff.
I also have a Red
I
Ryder
win.
BB gun.
I have a gun.
I do
I
too.
beat all of you in a
I
fight.
have
mean,
a
I
Red Ryder
mean,
BB gun.
If he
you
actually
just-
get the powers of one of his characters when holding those weapons, he would technically win.
Okay, that's kind of true, but
Yeah.
still.
I mean, I like if we're talking like real like weapons that are like I mean I hunt with my family, so we have guns.
Oh,
we
you
have
have
bow
guns
and
too.
arrows,
I have a recurve bow, and it's so nice. It's a bear from like 1976.
Oh, God.
So I'm not using it because I want to get another recurve and then use that one.
Okay.
I'm also me, so
Yeah.
I'm the kind of guy who would go hunting with only a butterfly knife, and then just
Go bear hunting with a butterfly.
Yeah,
knife.
and then just like hang in trees and then jump out of them and stab the deer.
That's messy and inhumane. The DNR would probably hate you for that.
I mean, when you're fighting
It's-
a bear
okay.
with just a sword,
Hold
this
on.
is
Yeah. Okay, you go, Jared.
yeah, this is how you fight a bear with just a sword. You gotta make it chase you up a tree, and when it tries to climb the tree, you kick it in the nose, because then it'll grab its nose, it'll fall backwards, and then when it's down, you jump down and stab it in the heart.
Got
Assassin's
it.
Creed
Okay.
style?
That I don't.
Assassin's Creed style.
Oh yeah, I don't know if
also
that
have-
actually
I have
works.
a hidden blade too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Okay.
I want to see it.
Don't
Do it. Right now.
stop. No. So DNR, that's like the
Department
of
Natural
animal
resources.
yeah, whatever. Who cares? They gotta understand, like, if I'm gonna go kill a deer, I'm gonna eat it and use every single bit of it. I'm not gonna waste anything.
Yeah.
But they still want you to do it humanely.
Humanely.
If you're there stabbing a deer, the deer's not gonna die right away. It's gonna be feeling pain.
Okay, now go back like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100, 120, 190.
Get to the point,
Where are
Dan!
we going?
Go back all those years and look at each different way people hunted.
He's got a point.
Guns and arrows.
Guns, 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 arrows, 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 knives, knives, knives.
Not
Spears.
They didn't
Rocks.
chase deer
Well,
with knives.
Rock spears.
Spears,
Yeah.
spears, rocks, then knives. And then probably just our hands.
Yeah, look
one
at Game of
point.
Thrones.
No.
But then again, the
They
DNR
fuck up
wasn't
that boar.
around. And then I think because of like situations like that where animals are suffering as they get hunted, that's when like the DNR came in or was then came in and was like, hey, let's put regulations on this so it's not as cruel and
Yeah,
humane.
fuck you.
Hey, quit fucking around.
Yeah, fuck you.
You.
It's
Get
like-
out of here.
People
I
are
don't
gonna
know what
kill. They're gonna do what they want. Just let them do what they want. It's
Yeah.
that-
I was at my stepdad's yesterday actually, and my uncle and aunt are visiting from Massachusetts, and my uncle likes to hunt, and he's eaten everything from dog, monkey,
Oh my god.
Has he eaten
killed a
scorpion?
dog?
Wait,
No,
dog?
he didn't kill him himself. Like he's eating them.
But
He's, like,
still.
it's like when he
It's-
was like in Asia.
Can confirm scorpions gross as hell.
He's eating like armadillo,
Bison
skunk.
burgers are fucking
He's eating
delicious.
like pretty much everything. So he's also from Cuba originally, so that's kind of that explains a little bit more why he's done eating some weird stuff. There was like rabbits in the backyard, and so he put a trap out there and he caught one. It didn't kill it right away. It was just it was a live trap. And like he was like going to go kill it, like he brought the knife out with it, and I was like, it was a tiny baby rabbit too. I'm like, no, you're not killing this rabbit, and I had to like convince him. That,
Well, you know what? If it got in the trap, right?
yeah,
So it was hurt.
no, it was a live trap, so it's like there's bait in there, and then it just
Oh,
walks in and
alright.
like, closes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand. If it was hurt and it was like gonna die or not survive, yeah, go ahead.
That
Put it out of its
yeah,
misery.
because I let my dogs out because animals love my yard,
Mm-hmm.
despite me having 3 very
large
very
dogs.
well, they're not large, but they are vicious
Mhm.
at when it comes to biting and eating things.
It's a live animal. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
wild
no,
animals.
they're just adorable when they're like around people.
Went outside and my dog was one of my newer dogs, Ace, was all just savagely running, barking, and I hear
Oh no!
walked over to see what he just had done. There was maybe like a preteen rabbit. Like it was pretty young. Gutted. All its
Oh.
guts were spilled out on the
Oh,
ground.
God.
Oh, good.
I
Gore
was
warning.
like-
yeah, Blood and Gourd Part 2.
yeah.
I was
The Gore inning
part 3.
Part 3.
I was like, just like, I had my dog go inside, and my mom goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, "Nothing. You don't want to see this. Just go inside." She's like, I was like, "Ace got a rabbit," and she was like, "Oh no." And I was like, "Yeah." So I grabbed a shovel,
Oh, and then I just beat the shit out of the rabbit.
no,
I'm
I
just kidding.
scooped it up.
Was it dead already at this point?
Oh no,
Oh.
it was alive, and it was like whimpering.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I grabbed a bat.
Oh. No.
Oh,
Because I didn't want to get down and snap its neck.
Or like take a knife.
Yeah.
Because more mess.
Mm.
Oh no.
Oh, Negan
Any-
style.
Just anyone who's like cringy at this, just skip ahead like 2 minutes. I'm going to make this very quick. Took the bat, pressed it on its head, twist, crunch, snap, threw it over the...
Snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah,
Rice
crack.
Krispies.
Took the shovel, flinged it so the corpse went over my fence into my neighbor's
God.
yard.
Why would you?
What?
Just
Not my problem.
Yeah.
Not my problem anymore.
Okay. You
They're-
could have.
and I know they have a dog, and I know their dog will eat it.
Okay,
Oh my
great.
God.
So it's just like, whatever's.
What?
Very gruesome though. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
People, like literally this morning, I had to go.
A lot of rabbit deaths in this one.
Well, no. This one wasn't a rabbit death. This was just like I was coming home from, like I had to take a check to the bank, and I saw some movement in my neighbor's bushes, and I get out, and there are these 2 rabbits just wrestling each other, and one just stops and looks at me like, "Oh fuck, the cops are here," and then it just ran away.
Yeah,
and then there was.
wrestling.
Yeah, no, they weren't wrestling. They were straight up fighting because I look over. There's all these bits of fur, like, just in the grass.
Uh-huh.
No, they were fighting.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah,
There was just,
sure.
There was bits of fur just in the grass, and then I could see, like, part of its leg. Like, the fur was just completely off, and it was bleeding. I was like, oh, shit. And then it just looked at me. It was just looking at me, blinking, just breathing. I was like, I don't know what to do, man. I don't fucking know what to do with you. I can't pick you up. You'll scamper and hurt yourself even more. And I don't know the number to the DNR, so it's just like I just walk slowly
Don't
inside. I'm
call
like,
the DM.
Yeah, you called animal control.
oh, that. Anyway,
Which, by the way, if your pet gets sprayed by a skunk, you're not allowed to take it to the vet.
yeah, you're supposed to use tomato paste.
That's if they spray you.
No, that also works for dogs.
They make stuff. I used to work at a pet store. They make stuff too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
You're
for
so-
skunks.
if you have nothing like that, there's like baking soda or something mixed with something.
Yeah, there's a
in
lot
the
of
store.
home remedies, but
Yeah.
there's also
Yeah.
like store stuff.
You're supposed to feed them milk.
Really?
Yes, because my dog got sprayed right in the mouth.
Oh.
I had him drink lots and lots of milk.
And that helps.
Oh yeah, it helped him.
I think the protein helps break it down.
The worst part though, he was drooling all the skunk juice all over the house.
Oh,
So
my
it's
God.
It
not like
didn't
skunk.
go away for like a week.
Oh god. That's actually funny you mentioned home remedies. One my mom uses a lot was if you get stung by a bee, you take toothpaste and you rub it on the spot.
Yeah, it dries it
That's
out.
weird.
Yeah, it dries it out.
Huh.
It's the same with like when you have scratches in DVDs, you put toothpaste on it.
Yeah,
'Cause it
you
fills in
know,
the cracks.
that wouldn't work for my mom. She gets stung by a bee, EpiPen.
Oh, she's allergic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
She's just
EpiPen
like
and
swelling up. We need a lot of toothpaste instead.
just get one of those like comedically large giant tubes. Just
All right, Matt, you got to say something.
Something.
Okay.
God damn.
Anyway.
This is what I had to deal with for 3 years.
Yeah, that's basically all our lives.
You know I'm right.
Yeah, I know you're right, but still.
It's like you're what I had to deal with for 3 years.
Yeah.
So,
So later today we're gonna go do an escape room. I think this one's called Breakout.
Yeah.
The whole scene of it is the casino. There's like we have to save 007.
Yeah, Casino Royale, which is a good movie.
yep, I'm 0021.
I'm 009.
I'm negative 001.
And then there's just
And
Anthony.
I'm Anthony.
It's just 00A.
Yeah.
He's the commoner in disguise.
Yeah.
No, but like I gave all of us titles. I've been like thinking about this all week because I've been really excited to do this. So we have Matthew, which is the brains, Daniel, which is the muscle,
Bronze.
yeah.
The bronze.
Jarod is the leader, and then what was mine?
You said you were
You're the moral support.
morals. We said he was like the Q of the group. He's the
Yeah.
gadgets guy.
I'm the gadgets. Gadgets and random information. Have you
Yeah.
noticed I always have a random facts?
That is, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Give us a random fact.
Well, it's always like in the situation.
Fun
Just wanna
fact.
know.
You have equal chance of dying from a flock of seagulls as you do a lightning bolt hitting you.
Now, when you say flock of seagulls, you mean the actual birds and not the band?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a band called Flock of
Yeah,
Yes.
and they have a weird hair. One of them has like a weird haircut where it goes like over one eye,
Huh, cool.
and he looks like Girahim.
Oh gosh.
It's like a weird company. This is how I describe Girahim. For those of you who don't know, he's the sort of main antagonist. Spoilers of Skyward Sword. Please watch that podcast
Not podcast, the playthrough.
the playthrough on our channel.
yeah,
basically-
watch Girahim's podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Girahim's podcast. I just captured Zelda. We're in a volcano. What's up? Anyway,
Anyway.
he's like a demon that fused together with the leader of Flock of Seagulls and Gene Simmons. He's the leader of Kiss, right?
You're asking the wrong person. I know. I'm terrible with names.
I feel like Gene Simmons is the guy who does those workout videos.
I think you may
We
be
have
right.
phones. We can look it up.
Yeah, but we don't use our phones during the podcast, Matt. I mean, before this, I found out that Ganon was 6'7", 7'6".
7'6".
7'6". So it's like the guy could
Holy
play
shit.
Yeah, the guy could play basketball. Like, and not Ganondorf, not Ganon, where he's the giant pig monster.
Yeah, because giant pig monster is like 30 feet.
Yeah, depending upon
Holy
which pig
shit.
What's
monster.
your iteration?
Yeah.
Ganondorf's tall as hell. How tall is Link? Like 5'6"?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's about 5'6". And then
Wow.
there's Zelda.
He's on the
who's-
higher 5 side.
Yeah, and then Zelda's like 5'3".
5'3".
Holy shit, she's tiny.
Yeah. Just wait until you hear how tall Samus is.
How tall is she?
I believe she's 6'2", maybe just 6 foot.
Wow.
Well, okay. So she's as tall as me then.
She's just a bounty hunter.
Yeah, she
You
is
gotta
bounty
be tall to be a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
And she's also
Wait,
mixed
it's a
with
height
magical
requirement for
bird
bounty hunting?
DNA that
Maybe.
makes her able to go curl up in a ball.
Well, anyone can do that actually.
There was something I saw. It was like something IGN posted. They had a character called Putnam Wimple, and he would ask like stupid questions. And he's like, if Samus is pregnant and goes into morph ball, what happens to the baby?
That is an excellent question.
I don't think she'd be using that suit if she was pregnant.
That is true.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure she would kind of take a break from the whole
From
bounty
bounty
hunter
hunting.
thing.
Yeah, I do too.
So
You guys know about Telltale games?
Yes,
Yeah.
There's a Game of Thrones one.
I
Yeah.
heard. Yeah,
And there's episode or season 7 of Game of Thrones coming out, which is the last season I heard.
There's only like 6 episodes too. It's a very short season.
Yeah. Never have seen Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yep.
I've seen the first season. Jarod has seen the first half of the season.
Yeah.
You guys haven't seen any.
Jared's read them.
I've read the first book. I'm still stuck on the second book. I'm almost done with the second one.
Every episode so far, even the new one.
Who's your favorite character?
Jon Snow.
He's dead.
No, he's not. Well, he did die.
Yeah. But he's
Spoiler
Jesus.
No, I didn't. I don't have HBO, so I never had a way to
Okay.
watch
Because
it.
I think of Game of Thrones as like the Attack of Titan of the normal world.
Yeah.
In other
Oh, yeah.
words, like all my friends are dead.
Everyone dies.
And
The
your
live
favorite
action.
character will be dead.
Yeah.
So much death.
Oh, dude, it's sort of like this show my dad and I have been watching, and you guys are probably gonna groan when I say it. Turn Washington Spies.
What? What is that?
Turn Washington Spies. It's about the Culpeper ring during the Revolutionary War, which was the spy ring that Washington created during that time.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It's on AMC. It's kind of been overshadowed by, I don't know, the fucking Walking Dead.
Dude, I love The Walking Dead.
Dude.
I know you do. So does everyone
my
else.
God, Walking Dead is garbage.
I have all
dude.
the comics.
Thank
all
you.
the comics upstairs.
Dude, it's so boring.
High five.
It's so boring.
I
How
think
can you watch it?
I think it gets pretty intense at
And-
parts.
Yeah.
It gets intense at parts. I need it intense 24/7.
No, yeah, I will admit there are boring episodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's
like
episodes
filler.
that they do literally nothing but talk.
Yeah.
That's called filler.
I'm not watching Walking Dead for a soap opera. I'm watching it for fucking killing of zombies.
Okay, then
in
you may-
brutal and
Then watch a zombie
horrific
movie.
ways.
Yeah, I have the compendiums upstairs, all 3 of them.
Okay, then you may not like Turn, because sometimes it is sort of a soap opera. Like
That's why I brought Telltale up.
Mhm.
All they are is soap operas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's basically what
But they're
Game of Thrones is.
They're kind of interactive.
Game
Yeah.
of Thrones is
interactive soaps.
a soap opera with tits and barely any dragons.
Really, no dragons?
There's barely any.
Oh, that sucks.
From what I hear.
There are, but
they
they're
don't get a whole lot of screen time.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's
Probably 'cause it's a lot
You
to
know
animate.
they're there.
Yeah.
You know they're there, but
Yeah.
it's like
It's like hobgoblins. You know they're there, but you just haven't seen them.
Yeah.
don't think you're thinking of the right creature.
Eh,
Brownies are usually the ones that you know are there and you can't see.
brownies?
Brownies, yeah, they're the
That's
ones
a
that.
rank in Girl Scouts.
Yeah, I know. Brownies are these little tiny, like 2-foot tall creatures that go around and whenever you like misplace something, it's because a brownie took it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see. Okay.
I think
those are the
Yeah.
ones you never really see. If you ever catch
Wait.
one, they become a watchdog for your house.
Is
It's
there
really
a
cool.
Spiderwick Chronicles now?
What's that? Spiderwick Chronicle?
I think that's what it's called.
No, there was a movie that they
Yeah.
made based off that idea.
Oh
It's
yeah,
also
whatever
the-
that like lens thing.
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Or it's like the borrower Arietti.
I've never seen that movie.
That's a
I've never
Studio
watched
Ghibli.
that whole
Yeah.
movie. But
It's
no,
sort of the
that's
same
just what the mythological creature brownie is.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant like a delicious baked good that just walks on like comedic legs, just like stick legs and arms, just like doop doop.
No, I did not mean that.
Oh,
So I came to the assumption that like, okay, Jared's gone through a lot of surgery. I've got stitches, blah blah blah.
I thought you were gonna say maybe my mind is messed up from all of
No,
the
I
medication
came
they
to
put
the
on.
assumption that we're all gonna live long enough to get to be in the hospital a lot.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So we live until we're like roughly 90, 100 years old, right?
I'm
Yeah.
living until I'm 96. I'm going to surpass my grandparents.
So we live that long.
They died at 95.
As guys, we are going to get like some kind of like prostate cancer or some kind of like
Some type of big
leg
medical-
injuries
yeah.
Fox died.
or
Some big medical issue.
some big medical issue.
I have already had that. It's called Crohn's. It sucks.
Exactly.
Oh.
So Jared's already on his way.
Yeah, but you're only what 18, 19 now?
Almost 19.
Almost 19?
And speaking of
Yeah,
that,
and you had Crohn's already, dude.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what's going to happen to you when you're 10
This is
years
the second
past your
podcast.
dad's age now?
I mean, technically I'm fine for now because the medication, I won't even have to be there for not even 60 years because of the medication I'm on.
Okay, I just asked What's Crohn's?
And then I just go listen to the second podcast.
What is it
Yeah.
on the second podcast?
Everything and nothing.
Actually, the first podcast was, I think, better than the second one, so you should watch that one
Yeah.
first.
Dude, listen to both of them.
Yeah.
Wait, how can I watch a podcast?
You listen to
YouTube.
it.
They're both on YouTube, but it's just audio.
Oh.
They're also both on SoundCloud too.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Sound. Yeah, I
Go
like
to
how,
those.
I like
They'll
how
be
the-
in the link in the description below.
Yes, they
I
will.
like how this spawned from me talking about Turn Washington Spies, which only has 4 seasons, and it's on their last, and there's only 2 episodes left. And it's the Battle of Yorktown. So I'm just gonna... Meanwhile, my dad hasn't seen or heard any music from Hamilton the Musical. Meanwhile, I'm just like, the Battle of Yorktown, 1781. Monsieur Hamilton,
All right.
Monsieur Lafayette.
Stop him before he goes off.
I was just... I keep making references to Hamilton the musical, and my dad's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Meanwhile, he's just thinking purely historically.
He's just trying to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
And he's like, damn it, why did I bring Jarod with me?
No, I mean, we both found it, because
Okay.
my dad and I are huge history buffs,
Yeah.
and we just love
The movie theater has done this for a while, but they have, like, you can eat inside the movie theater.
Yeah.
Bistro?
Like, yeah, bistro.
Yeah, I love it.
Bistro
I
Box Cafe Bistro.
love it.
But the
It's
only bad thing is like
fucking fantastic.
they've got little lights there, and sometimes they're too bright, so I have to like bring a sweater and like
Yeah.
cover up the lights. Because usually I get there like 30 minutes early, I order and I eat, so by the time the movie actually starts, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like looking down to eat something and then look up and I miss something.
That you don't know how to eat without like looking at your food.
Well, it's dark, so I can't see. Anyway.
Just
Well, it also depends on what you get. Too.
Yeah.
Because usually they have.
I usually always get pizza, so that's why.
I try and get...
yeah.
I like their burgers.
They had chicken and waffles for the longest time. They might still have it, and it's so good. So I usually always get that.
Wafer mozzarella sticks.
Oh.
We haven't eaten lunch yet, so we're.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably what we're
Let's
gonna
go
do
see
after
Logan
this.
and then eat.
Yeah.
If they,
Let's go see Logan at the bistro.
Yeah.
that's probably not a good combo. for
What's
those
a
who are
good
squeezing.
movie that's out? I need to go see
Spider-Man.
a movie.
I haven't seen
Besides
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I haven't seen Spider-Man yet.
I've seen it. It's good.
It's really good.
The
yeah.
Dark Tower
I mean-
looks so cool.
Though,
Oh,
throughout
that's
the whole
the one.
movie, Spider-Man probably causes a couple $1 billion in property damage.
Yeah.
But
All
I
of
mean,
those superheroes
You know,
do.
let's just ignore that.
What superhero doesn't cause billions of dollars in property damage?
I mean,
I mean that's they brought that up in Civil War. It's
That's
like,
what I-
look at all this shit you guys did.
That's what I liked about Civil War. Is that it's like because usually you see superhero movies and they're like, oh, okay, the town is destroyed. Oh, okay, now it's back to normal. No one
Yeah.
says anything. But Civil War, they bring it up, and then in Spider-Man, like the beginning of it is like talking about the crew that like cleans up everything.
Oh, there's a crew.
Yeah.
There's a cleaner crew.
Yeah.
Well,
There's like a whole
there is.
comic book
But
series.
like
based off of it, too.
seriously, like in actuality, at least we saved 80% of the city.
Yeah.
At least we saved, I don't know, the entire rest of the world.
Yeah.
Let's not focus on the part
Yeah,
where we
but-
fucked up and destroyed an entire
First
city.
off, there was a giant serpent spewing out more like humanoid creatures out of his back, and Hulk punched the shit out of it, of course.
Yeah.
But you wanted that roaming around instead of us stopping it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
then.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But I also like
It's
too
like,
about
you're
They-
welcome,
yeah.
because you get to enjoy your life longer.
Yeah.
Fuck.
what I like about the Marvel movies too is that not all of it takes place in the U.S. Because like
Oh,
it takes place in
Sokovia's-
Sokovia. Some places take place in where I don't know where the second Avengers takes place.
Wakanda?
Well, yeah,
Well, sort of Wakanda.
I think
It's near Wakanda.
Sokovia is the second Avengers, but then yeah, there's also Wakanda.
'Cause
These
they
are
have
also
to-
fake places. But
Civil
still.
War was in Germany.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
It was. Also, part of the first part of Avengers was in Germany.
Yeah,
Because, like Cap says, when he goes up to Loki, it's like, last time I was in Germany and there was a guy standing above a whole bunch of people, we didn't really get along.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Though actually, when you think about it, in the first Captain America movie, he never actually met Hitler. He was always after Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he met the Red Skull, which was basically what he was
Basically,
referring to.
yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah.
It's Hitler without being Hitler.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally Hitler.
Basically Hitler.
Then-
You guys heard of the game Stellaris?
No.
Nope.
No.
Well, tell us about it.
I'm basically Hitler in that game.
Are you sure you weren't confused with Wolfenstein 2?
No,
That
no,
game
no,
looks
no.
pretty good.
See, Stellaris, it's kind of like you manage a intergalactic empire.
Oh.
And what I've done is I've labeled every other sentient species as undesirables.
Oh.
And what happens is when you conquer one of their worlds, you start just purging the planet of all life.
That's
So
awesome.
I basically commit genocide.
Great.
Intergalactic genocide.
Yep. That's it. That's great.
Getting flashbacks from episode 7 of Star Wars.
And so everyone hates me. I'm all alone. I have enemies all around me. Things are great.
I'm sitting atop a throne of just skulls and shit.
Yeah, I feel like you're living an amplified version of your life.
Well, no, because the only difference is he's not in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the celestial ocean, whatever you want to call it.
Space.
Yeah.
Space.
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 What were you saying, Dan?
I don't know.
Celestial ocean.
They're just like sitting here.
Being
Every
idiots.
time I hear you guys talk, it's like I instantly just stop thinking of what I was going to say and instantly go to, why the fuck are you talking?
It's like, why the fuck am I friends with these idiots?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, okay.
But like,
It's just, what are you talking
what are you
about?
talking about?
You're still talking?
Yeah, you're still talking? What is wrong with you? No, I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
So, I have a D&D group that they come over and blah 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 and have fun. They used to do a member that used to come to our D&D group used to do a thing called he was following this Twitter thing called like Florida Man or something, and all it's about is Florida Man did this, Florida Man
Yes,
did that.
I've
Florida Man
heard
did
of that.
It's like
It's stupid.
It's
Florida man.
stupid.
It's a quadriplegic with a fish. Why?
But it's weird because those are actually crimes that people get arrested
Yes.
for.
Yeah, Florida is such a messed up state.
It is.
Like,
I mean, you could say the same for
like,
wherever we are,
Yeah.
or
Florida
California,
man got
or
arrested
Mexico.
for screaming profanities and pissing off his roof. What?
It's like, what causes people to do these things? Like, what prompts somebody to say, hey, there's a person who's a quadriplegic. I have a fish. I'm gonna smack him with it. It's like, they already have enough problems.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know.
Florida
Especially
man
like
thing.
we never get that here. No, but like seriously, we never have any problems like that.
Or
Florida man is arrested for running around naked and holding duck. Like, it could be stupid stuff
Or
like
like
that.
Florida man in the middle of Florida interstate swinging around Klingon warblade. It's like,
Oh man.
Okay. Matthew, what are you doing?
God, Matt, not on stream.
So like I'm
Save
just
that for when you get home.
I mean, I don't need to know this.
I don't even know what's happening.
He was making just that, and I was just like, not on stream, jeez. And then he looks at his hands. It's just, Matt, what are you doing over
Oh,
there?
I got blisters.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think that is enough for this podcast today.
Yeah,
Tune
I think
in next time where we make fools of ourselves again.
Yes, thank you guys again for listening for Side Quests, our QuestBros podcast. This is episode 3. I am Anthony.
I'm Jared.
I'm a person.
I'm someone else.
That was Dan and Matthew.
In
you
that
guys-
order.
Thank you guys for listening, and we
No,
will
not in that order.
Okay, not in that order. Wow, way to ruin my ending.
Yeah.
Now, because I have...
Matthew, get the fuck out.
Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and also check out my Tumblr where I post art and shit. My Twitter and Tumblr, it's... My Twitter is at quest__master. My Tumblr, I just remembered, is questmaster42.
Next time on the QuestBros podcast, we'll talk about future projects and stuff we're working on.
And also something that may be hilarious for like a live stream or something.
Yeah. So thank you guys again for listening in, and we'll see you guys next time.